preliminary 8.2 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of the Aleutian chain in Alaska late Wednesday night, and that tops our stories making national headlines this morning. The quake prompted tsunami warning sirens to sound and for evacuations for several communities along the Gulf of the Alaska coast. The Alaska Earthquake Center says the earthquake struck 66 miles southeast of Perryville at 10:15 local time. A tsunami warning was in effect for the Alaska Peninsula and the Aleutian Islands. Those in the tsunami warning area were advised to evacuate inland or get to higher ground.
Well, overjoyed family and friends of Suni Lee watched her clinch gold in Tokyo. The gymnast won gold in the all-around competition. Her family was watching in Oakdale, Minnesota, and she was widely considered America's second-best gymnast, but stepped up when Simone Biles pulled herself from the competition earlier this week, citing her mental health. Well, President Biden is offering bold new incentives to boost vaccination rates, urging states to use federal COVID funds to pay holdouts $100 to finally get shots. The president also announced federal workers and contractors must swear that they are vaccinated or be frequently tested. NBC's Tracy Potts has more.
Pay people to get vaccinated. It's President Biden's latest push to protect America from the growing COVID pandemic.
If incentives help us beat this virus, I believe we should use them.
He's also offering to reimburse employers who give time off for vaccine shots and requiring federal workers and contractors, some 10 million people, to swear they've been vaccinated or mask up and test up to twice a week with no travel for work. Overnight, a statement from the Pentagon. They'll do the same while investigating whether to require the vaccine for those on active duty.
I stand for freedom, not force. Stop the mandate.
As more private employers mandate the vaccine, we're now seeing protests coast to coast from people who argue that's wrong, including health workers.
If and when I'm ready to get the vaccine, I will get it on my own accord. I won't be forced.
In Washington, House Republicans marched to the Senate, where masks are recommended but not required. They're refusing the House mask mandate despite the threat of arrest and a $1,000 fine.
I cannot fathom a legitimate reason to arrest a person in this building for not wearing a mask.
The science now shows that Pfizer's vaccine wanes a bit after 6 months, but the CDC and FDA still say there's not enough evidence yet to warrant a booster. Tracy Potts, NBC News.